Okay everyone, we are gonna learn how to edit again because last tutorial was really bad and outdated. Yay! This is a, how do I say it? A reference edit. Yeah, a reference edit. I am going to teach you how to edit like this. Yay! Okay, so first you need to import a square. Yes, a square. Yay. Now go to audio, press extract. Then you find your audio. Once you found your audio, yay. Yippies. So then you want to press the plus button on the side, and then you want to find your superly epic cool photos. Yay! Now, once you imported your photos, you want to get rid of the CapCut ending because, well, that's actually optional. You don't have to get rid of it. But yeah. Then for the intermission parts at the start, I usually use random photos in my gallery and I take them out the way. So yeah. So now you want to crop your photos to match the audio that you chose. I'm going to speed this up because I don't think you guys want to be looking at 10 minutes of cropping. Okay, so once you're done with that, you could do this at the start, but you could do a fade out or fade in for the audio because in my opinion it sounds a little bit better. Just saying. And sometimes you might want to make sure that the photos are on timing. Have good timing with the edit. And if it does, just make adjustments here and there. Now it's time for the most tedious part. Zooming in and zooming out. So first you want to put a keyframe, then you want to go to the end at the start of photo, put a keyframe, and then zoom to the area you want it, and then at the end of the photo put another keyframe and then zoom out or in, and then you can see what I'm doing here. So yeah, so I'm just gonna speed this up again. Yay! As you could tell, this is a really tedious part of the editing process, especially if you have a lot of photos. That takes days, bro. But yeah. Now once all your zooming in and zooming out is done, you want to add graphs. Yay! This is one of the least time taking amount of things, so I'm still gonna speed it up though. Now that you're done with the zooming in and zooming out, you could add your graphs. Wait, no, I really suck that. Okay, not graphs, but you could rewatch it. Yeah, you could rewatch it and see if there's any need to make any adjustments. Now here's the second most tedious part, the text. Actually, I think this is the most tedious part. I don't know though. So I'm gonna speed this up. You could use whatever font you want, whatever background you want, but I preferably use the background and basic fonts. But yeah, I'm gonna speed this up now. Yay! Now you can watch your finished masterpiece. just kidding, we're not done yet. Because, of course, we have to do the transitions. And then the effects. And then the overlays. And then the extras. Oh my god. But, I use fall left, fall right, and fall bottom down or up. I don't remember. I don't want to remember. But yeah, I'm gonna speed this up again because I don't want you guys looking at like 10-minute things. Now to rewatch again after we're done. Anyways, we're more than halfway done right now. We have like 2 more things to do after this, maybe 3. So you could just rewatch or edit if you want. Personally, I do. I just like to see if there's anything that I messed up with the timing and stuff. So now we're ready for the effects. So I use different effects for most of my edits. I remember my old edits I used jumpy film and film wave, but now I use what is it called? The effect I use in this video. I think that says monochrome, metachrome, something like that. But you could also add different effects, like the negative panels I used on the other edit and Doodle Diary. But yeah, you could use whatever effects you want. Now you can rewatch it again. Yay! Now you could add your overlays. I get mine from Pinterest and stuff. So once you have your overlays and extra things, you want to click splice on your overlay. Now if you don't click splice, the overlay is gonna look weird. See how you press splice? Okay, I'm just gonna take those things out of the way. So you see how everything else is like black now, right? Once you press, see, look. Once you press filter, it gets rid of the black, and that's how you put in the overlays. Then you can add the extras. You have for this edit, I'm using a dagger and the spawn logo. So yeah, I'm just gonna place those in. You can also lower the opacity too if you want. Anyways, now I'm gonna speed this up again. Now it's time to watch it. Yay! Yay, now we're done. Good job.